This is an experiment testing the difference between the setting of rennin in a water bath at normal room temperature and with some hot water added. So the hot water added, it didn't set at all. At room temperature you can see that it's partially set. See in this one, if you rotate the vessel, there is some resistance and it does sort of look like a liquid. It's not as solid as you'd expect, but you can still see like there's a solid there. But with the one set in the water bath, it is completely set, so I can put it like that. Getting a bit adventurous, and it's set in there. But what happens is that if you disturb it after it's set, or possibly while it's setting, it breaks into lots of little chunks. So that may be an issue. But you can catch the little chunks with a strainer or potentially a cheesecloth. You just chuck it in there and the clumps can be seen. See, like that. Or in the case of if you're comparing it to something that hasn't congealed, like this one, you can pour that through and you see there's no new clumps left over. So here it is again, the fully solidified one. Put it like this. It should stay, and then eventually once it breaks the tension it turns back into lots of little globs. So like this. Then it'll become like a fluid again. And this is what the partially congealed one at room temperature looks like. So if you turn it sideways, it sort of stays in there. Very gloopy, much like a liquid. But it is caught with a strainer. But much less than the other one. And even with the small one, that's also the same.